Daily Tech News with Alan Smithson.
Good morning. Welcome to Daily Tech News. I'm Alan Smithson. Today is Monday, June 3rd, 2024, and the first piece of news we have is going to change our world. Scientists, here, let's just show this. Let me turn it on here. Scientists hit 301 terabits per second, not gigabits per second like we normally have on our internet, terabits. That is insanely fast, and they did it over existing fiber networks. Wow, this is absolutely bonkers speeds. Says here, how fast is that? It's about 1.2 million times faster than the US medium fixed broadband speed of 242 megabits per second. It's fast enough to deliver 1,800 4K movies to your home in 1 second. Wow. Okay, so what's happening here? Like, is this going to be a thing? I really, really hope this is going to be a thing, because if we can figure this out, and the way they did it was they found a new frequency that is they're able to amplify and then decode on the other end using existing fiber cables. Super cool stuff. Wow, mind blowing. Okay, now maybe I didn't explain it right, so let's have South Park explain it a little bit better for us.
Scientists have just found a way to make the internet 4.5 million times faster. A professor at Aston University made this possible, creating the world's fastest internet connection using incredibly old fiber optic systems. And it wasn't done through quantum computing or anything like that, but by old regular fiber optic systems that are already in place and managed to get a speed of 301 terabytes per second, or about 301 million megabytes per second. To put that into perspective, a terabyte is about 500 hours of HD movies, or 100 million high-quality images. With these speeds, you could download the entire Pirate Bay in 1 to 2 seconds. You could download anything you want on the internet, and within a moment, it would just be there. This is how they did it specifically. They implemented the use of different wavelength bands that are not currently used in today's fiber optic systems or internet. The different wavelength bands are equivalent to different color lighting, and they developed new devices called optical amplifiers and optical gain equalizers to access these bands on either end of the old fiber optic cables. Now, it isn't something that we will have access to very soon, because it's most likely that some cables aren't going to be compatible, and our home routers would have to be upgraded to use this insanely fast internet. So if you had this internet, what's the first thing you're doing?
Wow, what is the first thing you're doing if you have internet at 301 terabits per second? Well, maybe you'll make videos like this. It's all made with Unreal Engine. That was all made with Unreal Engine. Okay, over to more sciencey stuff. Thousands of cancer patients are going to start trials on personalized vaccines. This is really incredible. It says thousands of patients in England are expected to get access to trials of a new type of treatment using vaccines to fight cancer. This is really incredible stuff here. It says vaccines are usually designed to prevent disease, but cancer vaccines are created as a treatment once somebody's been diagnosed. So it says the vaccines act as a wanted poster which unmasks the cancer cells, which are adept at hiding in the body, only to resurface later. The intention of the vaccine is to prime the immune system to seek out and destroy traces of cancer and make the medications work a lot better. So I will put the links in the comments of the YouTube video. As always, make sure you hit subscribe. But over to Mark Zuckerberg just formed an advisory council to inform Meta AI's efforts. And it says here, the group will be composed of 4 executives: Patrick Collision, CEO and founder of Stripe; Nat Friedman, former CEO of GitHub; Toby Lutke, Canadian and CEO of Shopify; and Charlie Songhurst, an investor and former executive at Microsoft. So they're building an advisory group for the safety of AI. And that's interesting because the AI Act in the European Union, the Council of the AI group in Europe, just gave their final green light to the first worldwide rules on artificial intelligence. It says here that today the council approved a great groundbreaking law aiming to harmonize rules on AI, the so-called AI Act. The flagship legislation follows a risk-based approach, which means the higher the risk to cause harm to society, the stricter the rules. It's the first of the kind in the world and can be set as the global standard for AI regulation. It's not actually the first of its kind in the world because China implemented their regulations about a year ago. So unless you forget China, it wasn't the first in the world. But I'll put the link in. You can dig in. Hackers, and this is one of the reasons we need this, hackers have released a jailbroken Godmode of ChatGPT. They're calling it GPT 4.0 Unchained. And really what you can do with that, pretty much anything. Once Godmode is out, you can make images that you're not supposed to make. You can have it write things. Probably people are going to do racist shit with it. Please don't do that stuff. Maybe try to figure out a way to solve problems in the world instead of just pushing the limits of dumb things on the internet. So anyway, it says here, GPT 4.0 Unchained, this very special custom GPT has a built-in jailbreak prompt that circumvents most guardrails, providing an out-of-the-box liberated ChatGPT so everyone can experience AI the way it was meant to be, free. Please use responsibly and enjoy. I agree with that. Don't make racist stuff and put it on the internet because it just makes you look like an idiot. Anyway, over to a video showing OpenAI engineer admitting that it's deeply unfair to, quote, build AI and take everyone's jobs away. Oh my God, I'm just going to leave that one there. I'll put the link in. You can read it. Meta and Google want to make AI deals with Hollywood studios. The companies have offered tens of millions of dollars. And I guess this is to be able to train data on Hollywood movies legally, because they probably already do that anyway. But it's unclear what's coming here. But anyway, that's a good step in the right direction. However, if you go to the next story here, Hollywood's nightmare is new streaming service that lets viewers create their own shows using AI. Fable, the studio behind the viral AI South Park clips, the one we just saw, has announced a streaming platform that allows users to create their own content. And this is what we are in now. You can create your own pilot, you can create your own scenes. And yeah, we're at the point now where anybody can start using AI and make their own, choose your own adventure. But it's not choose your own adventure, it's make your own adventure. Very neat stuff. Now, a little bit on the kind of AI regulation tip, the FCC won't let me be your let me be me. So, oh no, sorry, I'll stop that. But anyway, the FCC is making rules around political ads and the use of AI in political ads. This was one of my predictions for 2024. And of course, politicians were the first ones to abuse this technology because have you guys got no soul? Have you got no morals? Just use the tools appropriately, warn people, say it's AI, do what you got to do, stay above the fray, be morally and ethically above board. Why are politicians the worst ones? Stop it. Do what's right for humanity. All right, over to Amazon just got FAA or flight approval to expand their US drone deliveries. And this is really neat because they've been very, very slow to roll this out. But it says here the FAA requires that operators maintain a line of sight of their drones until it approves technology that can safely monitor and control them without visuals. Amazon said it spent years developing its beyond visual line of sight, or BVLOS technology, for its drones to ensure they can detect and avoid obstacles in the air. And this is really neat stuff because they can serve more customers, they can get things to you, and it'll be much faster. This is a great way to get products and services, or products anyway, to customers. Now, again, with AI, this is what AI thinks a beautiful woman looks like. And I've had this problem where I've tried to make images using Midjourney or DALL-E or some stuff on Hugging Face. And you say, give me a picture of a beautiful woman. Here you go. This is what it comes up with. She's smiling, her hair is long, her body looks like Barbie, slim hips, impossible waist, round breasts, her cheeks are sharp, her collarbone is sharper. You could swear you've seen her on Instagram. Despite the growing profusion of AI image generators, they all had remarkably similar responses. This is DALL-E, shows thin, ethnically ambiguous women in heavy makeup. 62% have a medium skin tone. Midjourney's women are dressed in flowing gowns, with most with low-cut tops. Nearly 9 in 10 are light-skinned. Stable Diffusion shows thin women in flowing attire. Its representation of dark skin tones is highest at only 18%. So we have to start training the data with a more representative look at all of society, all of the world, not just beautiful, skinny white woman in thing. We need beautiful all women in this. And I think Midjourney, DALL-E, you guys, Stable Diffusion, you can do better. Okay, Google has struck a deal with Magic Leap. You remember the Magic Leap goggles? They raised, oh my goodness, like $3 billion back in the day. And then now they've, kind of shut down, and they opened up again. And now they've made a deal with Google. And so the deal, here we go. It says here, Google and augmented reality startup Magic Leap are forming a strategic technology partnership and working on building immersive experiences that blend physical and digital worlds. I guess this is in direct response to the Apple Vision Pro. But Magic Leap said in a blog post that the two companies have agreed to a partnership. And it says, while short on details, the announcement adds signals that Google may be plotting a return to the market for AR and VR, which is very exciting because that's the field I play in. And I think by 2027, head-worn glasses and devices are going to be so prevalent in the hundreds of millions of users and daily active users, because in training, marketing, retail, collaboration, gaming, there's nothing like it. And you can hyper accelerate getting people prepared for work. And I think VR and AR is only just beginning to grow exponentially. Okay. Revolutionary heat-resistant aluminum alloy developed by Chinese researchers. This is actually really cool because they've got a new aluminum that they figured out. It's an oxide dispersion strengthened aluminum, and it demonstrates extreme heat resistance, maintaining its strength at temperatures over 500 degrees Celsius. And this is really important to things like maglev, to high-speed trains, and it's a nanoparticle reinforced aluminum alloy. So very interesting stuff. I'll put the link as always. Still in China, Chinese scientists create the world's fastest vision chip for autonomous cars and defense. The idea here is that they've got a chip. It's not meant for, look at these guys. That's actually a quantum lab, a quantum laser lab. But anyway, this has nothing to do with quantum. I don't know why there's a photo of a quantum lab. But okay, it says here, Chinese scientists have developed the world's first brain-inspired vision chip. And it said here, data flow is reduced by 90% compared to with traditional high-speed imaging chips, and power consumption is super low. Obviously, we need that. This is a perception chip, not a computational one, based on our original technical route. So firstly, it balances speed and dynamic performance in vision chips and introduces a novel computational method that diverges from existing machine vision strategies. Really neat stuff. And yeah, we'll see where that goes. Over to more AI. AI vision software resolves complex robot tasks. Micropsy Industries MRI-2 artificial intelligence-driven software for robots addresses the automation issues encountered with position, shape, color, and lighting. And basically what they've done is they've been able to make the robots be able to learn on their own. They've got computer vision now, and that chip that we just saw in the last segment, that's going to be something that will really help with this. So we're starting to see AI design chips. Chips make better AI makes better chips, and we have this virtuous cycle that's going on and on and on. So it's really neat. They are able to pick up odd shaped things. And so in a factory where you have lots of things, robots need to be able to learn and learn this stuff quick just from looking at it. So really interested in following up on that. This is really neat. I actually tried this about a year ago at AWE in last year. It's called Sightful, and it gives you a pair of glasses that gives you a massive screen. Here, I'll just play the video and you can check it out. They got good music. That, right? You can just take this little keyboard with you and your glasses inside. Now you got a massive screen and nobody can see. All right, I'm gonna stop it there, but you can check it out. Okay, this is just file this under super strange. A robotic third thumb expands the hand's range of motion carrying capacity. Studies show that 98% of participants successfully manipulated objects with the third thumb, with only 13 unable to perform the task within the first minute. But this is super weird. Look at this. You actually have, what is happening here? This is so cool. They have a robot thumb. There's a video here. Where is it? Oh, not in here. Oh, no, it sucks. But anyway, yeah, it actually acts like a third thumb. It wraps around and super weird, guys. I don't know why you would need this, but I guess we're adding AI to our brains. We're adding robots. We may as well add a third thumb. Why not? All right. A new study is a step towards energy efficient quantum computing in magnets. And this is really interesting because quantum computing is a little bit unstable and you have to run so many experiments to get to truth. And so that's one of the reasons why we don't have quantum as a real computing platform yet. But it says their discovery published in Nature could pave the way for the development of dissipation-free quantum information technologies. As the spin waves do not involve electric currents, these chips will be free from associated losses of energy. This is a good step forward, and we're seeing lots and lots of people working in quantum now, and it's incremental now, but those incremental steps will lead to exponential growth soon. Okay, this is a really great way to keep in shape. This is XR Workout. It's a good friend of mine, Alex's company, and they make an XR or a virtual reality workout, and it is really wonderful stuff. So let me play the video.
Want to really get fit in VR? Then drop the controllers. With hand tracking, you can go hard.
Let's get started.
Now,
A full body workout has never been this fun. Challenge your friends in community workouts. New mixed reality mode to see your surroundings. Set your pace, start easy, or go hard. Customizable workouts with total control. Sweat.
Really good stuff. All right, Alex, I wish you all the best with that. You can check it out at XR Workout. Okay, the 2024 Axios Harris poll looks at the top 100 reputation rankings for companies. And I found this super fascinating. The survey is a result of a partnership between Axios and Harris Poll to gauge the reputation of the world's most valuable brands in America's most valuable brands based on 20 years of poll research. No surprise that, actually, I am a little bit surprised that NVIDIA is number one with a score of 81.2. That I would think Microsoft would have been in the top 10, but it's actually not. 3M, Fidelity Investments is trusted over Microsoft. Sony, Adidas, Honda, Patagonia. Patagonia should be number one. They're doing great stuff, but they're all within a point of each other. So, Apple, Samsung, Costco, but these are the most trusted brands in America. Who knew? And this last thing, I don't even know what to say about this. I'm going to leave you with this video. It is by far the strangest thing of today, and there's been a lot of strange things today. So, yeah, let me just explain this. Using a tooth in eye surgery might sound unusual, obviously, but it's a real and innovative medical procedure known as osteoodontokeratoprothesis. I don't know if I got that right. If you're a dentist, let me know. This surgery is used to restore vision in patients with severe corneal blindness where other options haven't worked. Okay. All right, let's check this out. I'm just going to play the video for you, and I'll leave you with this because it is super creepy.
This procedure begins with a doctor taking a piece of your tooth and creating a prosthetic lens. And it's performed on patients who have a disease on their cornea that causes it to become opaque. This blocks light from reaching the retina, causing them to lose their vision. To fix this, a doctor will take the makeshift prosthetic lens and implant it into your cheek. This allows blood vessels to develop inside that will keep the tooth lens alive. And after several months, this tooth lens acts as a new clear window through which light can enter your eye.
Who thought of that? Honestly, who thought that was a thing we should have? That at first I thought it was a joke, but I think it's actually a real thing. But anyway, that's been Daily Tech News for Monday, June 3rd, 2024. It's been a wonderful collection of holy crap. And I hope you have a wonderful week this week. I'm in Dallas right now, and I'm going to be in LA later this week. So if you're in Dallas or LA and you want to hang out, let me know, hit me up, we'll go for coffee.